everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. And as I always say, I hope there's at least one new person. So if you feel like it, please share this video, because that's how I'm going to get new people, I'm sure of it. Anyway, Friday the 13th, woohoo! Actually, it's been a pretty lucky day for us. Stuff's been going real well. So I can't say anything bad about this Friday the 13th. Can you, Ben?
So far, so good.
It's funny, Ben keeps mentioning it to people, and people keep going, oh wow, that is today, isn't it? So, oh, colored my hair. See? What do you think? I went with blonde, although it didn't come out particularly light. It did take and lighten it up a few shades, so what are you gonna do? I wouldn't be so ticked about it, but it made my gray really show a lot more, which I could have lived without that. But before it's all over, I'll be really blonde. Watch. For some reason, my hair likes to go ultra blonde, whether I color it that way or not. So let's see, what else going on, Benny? Oh, the big news around here, of course, is the coronavirus, because I think that's the big news everywhere. People are losing their shit, seriously, and driving me a little bit crazy with it. Because some of the precautions they take are stupid. Just so stupid. Basically, what we have going on with Chris's day program is all the people he spends time with every day, 5 days a week, we're going to have an evening dance. They canceled the dance because it would be a mass gathering. Okay. Basically, what they're saying is it's okay for them to meet up and be together 5 days a week during the daytime, but 4 hours after closing at night, it's not all right. That doesn't make sense. Does the moonlight make you susceptible to the coronavirus? Does the sunlight offer immunity? What is the difference if you're with them and you go home for a couple hours and then you're with them again? How is that more dangerous? I don't know. Our library's closing. That's exciting.
Anything checked out from our library, by the way?
Yeah.
Gets an extension.
Automatically. They said, like, don't bring it back. We don't want it. So there's that. And they're closing until, what, April 6th, is it? Or
Yeah, and they're not expecting anything returned until at least the 13th.
Yeah. Let's see. And that also means that all the kids that have this 3-week-long spring break now that are supposed to do work online, which, how is that spring break? But whatever. All those kids, if they don't have internet access at home, and a lot of people don't, how are they supposed to go and do their online coursework with the library closed? Just, not well thought out, Mr. DeWine. This governor has driven me guano. Just don't get me started. I don't want to go and pull up politics on my channel, so I won't say any more. All right, I'm going to say one more thing. Now, I won't say any more about it, but I am going to say that I understand that precautions need to be taken and that people need to act wisely and make good choices, but some of these choices are not good choices, and they're certainly not the actions of a wise person. So let's have some real advice and some real things that could actually help somebody. That would be nice.
I got some real advice for all you people who might be watching this video right now. See these? Wash them. See that? Wash it. Yeah, hands, face, wash.
And self-quarantine. If you don't really need to go out and be in a big group, don't do it. They're talking about stopping it from spreading in the community, and that's all very fine and well, but you can only do so much because people have to work. People have to go to the grocery store. People have to go out and pay their bills and put gas in their tanks, and people have to live. And there's no way somebody who is living paycheck to paycheck can say, oh, I might have the sniffles today, I guess I better take off work for 3 weeks. The real world isn't like that. And unless they put some emergency funding in place for people like that, they're not going to be able to do it even if they want to. So,
If you were one of those who employs people, take advice from places like Nintendo. Let your employees, if they have internet access, work from home.
but you know, the people that work at like the Family Dollar General or the McDonald's, or even people who work at the hospitals, they can't work from home.
That's right, they don't have that option. But then I expect that a lot of the people working the hospitals aren't going to get much of a break, because even with all the precautions in place, someone's going to get it.
Oh yeah, it's going to make the rounds. I understand they're trying to slow it down so that the whole population isn't sick at once, to not overwhelm the hospitals and everything. I understand that, but they need to put some emergency measures in place that work in the real world. So anyway, that's enough about the coronavirus, because that's all anybody can talk about. All right, I lied. One more thing about the coronavirus. The library and the schools are closing, but also a lot of littler places that people go to for help, like people in need, they're closing too. So not only will people not have emergency access to funding if they have to take off work because of the virus, but the normal emergency access routes are being shut down too, and that's really scary for a lot of people. So there's going to be a lot of people made homeless, or to have to do without power or various other things before this is all over with, and it's all going to come from this virus. It's going to affect a lot more people than just the ones who get sick or die from it.
And then, on top of that, those who are basically forced out of their homes, take no landlords, don't do it. By the way, if anyone gets forced out onto the streets, they're going to get it. They're going to get it.
Then they can't quarantine themselves at all. And when they get sick, they'll have to be inpatiented at a hospital. They won't even have a home to stay in. So they'll take up a bed that maybe they don't really technically need, because there's nowhere else for them to be. You know what? I am going to quit talking about this, because I'll just get upset about it. I get mad about it too.
One thing I do have to say is that if you happen to not be a fan of sports, this might not necessarily be something you would be expecting anyone to be hearing, but you won't be brokenhearted if you're not a fan of things like the NBA. Because the coronavirus actually shut down a lot of sports programs too. Even the NBA freaking A closed off their season.
Yeah, Ben wasn't particularly heartbroken to hear that. I was a little bit sad that they had to cancel the furball, because that's so important, but
I was kind of miffed that it canceled E3, but I'll live.
Anyway, that's enough about the coronavirus. I'm sure everybody's sick of hearing about it anyway.
Yeah, if I keep this up, we might get flagged for potentially insensitive content. So, yeah, we're moving on. I don't care. Moving on. Change the subject.
Stop it, Ben. Calm down.
Come on, you know
So
they come for me.
What else is going on interesting? I think I forgot to get hamburger out of the freezer last night. We were going to have tacos today, so I don't think that's going to happen. Did we get hamburger out?
Didn't we get hamburger today?
Yeah,
from
but
the
it's frozen
groceries?
solid.
Well, it'll thaw before we get home.
No,
we can still have
it's not that
taco.
nice. Although it is a pretty day. Ben can't decide whether his coat needs to be on or off, can you, Ben?
I put it on, and then in a few minutes, I'm on fire. I take it off, and then in a few minutes, I'm frozen like an ice block.
That's because Brilliance here wore a parka on a 50-some degree day.
It felt colder than it actually was. Mother Nature is busy being dumb.
I lied, it's only 46, but still.
Mother Nature's being dumb.
Yeah. Chris is off on his day program today. I'm afraid that they're going to cancel it. This is not so much about the coronavirus as it is about what am I going to do if Chris is at home for 3 or 4 weeks straight. Oh, it'll be awful. Excuse yourself, dude.
Excuse you. I must have eaten one too many babies today. Someone ate the baby, don't ask.
Or look it up, it's pretty cute.
Look it up, it's pretty cute.
Just
Well, we
Google
decided to
someone
make
ate the
it
baby.
a running gag around here.
Yeah, Ben fell in love with it the first time he heard it, and it's just stuck with our family ever since. But no, if Chris is going to be home for 2 or 3 weeks, I'm going to have to be hospitalized, and not for no dang virus either. I will have a nervous breakdown. I'll have to be hospitalized in self-defense.
They'll have to put her in a straitjacket.
Somebody's going to go to the loony bin if he's home for a week or 2 or 3.
And I'm going to end up in prison.
Probably.
Because he's going to piss me off so much I kill his...
Oh, look at my nail polishes. Isn't that pretty?
It's
Got 'em on
something.
there?
Yeah. Now the whole world knows that you actually use money to color your nails.
I hope it was in the light enough for it to show. It's like this really heavy glitter, but it's not real brassy, so it's a more subtle effect. I just love it. I hope it came out well on camera.
Did I mention that she's a total material girl?
Yes, she is. But of all places, I got it at the Dollar Tree. And I've never got more compliments on any kind of nail polish except for this one bottle of Orly and this one bottle of Sephora. But just for the cheap stuff, yeah, everybody loves this, and I do too. It's so pretty.
It must have been surplus from another place because that's not Dollar Tree quality she got for a Dollar Tree price.
My big complaint about it is because of the amount of glitter in it, it's thick. So it can get a little chippy if you're not real careful. But that's not so bad. I mean, just be careful. It's not hard to fix. I got it in some Easter colors too because St. Patrick's Day, Easter, you know. Ether bunny. What is our time looking at, Ben? We gotta be almost out.
12:10 and counting.
12:10 and counting. Yep, we are almost out. Well, at least today I can't say, well, we didn't talk about anything for the whole video, because we did talk about something today.
Almost for the whole video.
I'll tell you. We've got a boring weekend planned. The kids are going to want to go out and go to like Rebel Toys and stuff like that, but beyond that, nothing really going on. Is there?
Oh, our plans might get automatically dashed if ASOL develops what we were talking about this whole vid. But let's not dwell on that.
We'll see what we see.
I'm most likely going to spend most of my time just with my face buried in my iPhone.
Yeah.
My iPhone's a lot better of a friend in this world than anyone else really right now. No offense, Mom, but you're family. Family doesn't necessarily have to count as friends. Raspberry all you want. Raspberry all you want.
I'm your very bestest friend. You love me.
Because you love me.
Ew. Ew. See, God got you, didn't he?
You love me.
Ew, ew, don't say it. The internet might believe it. Hush.
You love me.
No. You can't make me. Nobody can prove a thing. Shut up.
She
Anyway.
does, you know.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, she do.
Maybe a little. No, I don't.
And because she loves me, she's gonna miss her turn over to that place.
I wasn't going there.
Wait, you weren't?
No. We gotta have gas. We're going to Speedway.
Oh, did you see me pretend to faint, guys?
Yes, we did.
We gotta cut this thing right now because we're almost at the 15-minute mark.
Oh, yes. You're a very manly man. Congratulations.
Yeah, we're at 14:15 and counting fast.
So, thank you for joining us. And if nothing untoward happens, we will see you again on Monday. And have a great weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.